Hello, salam, namaste, sat sri akal, ladies and gentlemen. This is Salman Malik, and welcome to Get to Know. Yeah, really nice to see you guys again. Last week we got to know an amazing artist, so this hafte we have somebody even more amazing. So hope you guys are doing well. Lockdown is going good. कहीं पे end हो गया, कहीं पे start हो गया. Right. So let's just get right into it. Today's guest. Today's guest is an actor, presenter, host, writer, stand-up comedian, cricket commentator. मतलब this guy is the best thing out of Lahore since Lahore Kadai. Please put your hands together for the one only Aatif Nawaz. Welcome Aatif.
Yeah.
Look at that. What unscripted with Aatif Nawaz, man? Is that some self-promotion going on? Tell me about this shirt, man, before we carry on.
Yeah, you know what? I've got so many shirts with my name on them, I completely forget now. But this was a gift from the producer of a recent show I did called Unscripted with Aatif Nawaz. It's Faiza, who's the producer of the show, and she gave it to me. So, and it's just comfortable, to be honest with you. I don't know about you, but in lockdown, I don't really get dressed up or I don't really do anything. I'm not really going anywhere, so the efforts are minimal.
Same here, you know. आपके लिए मैं shave shoot करके ready होके आया हूँ, you know. So before we get to know you and ask you why are you dressed up like a WWE fan, you know, what's happening? How's lockdown going? और ये पिछले 5-6 महीने कैसे गुजरे? How is it going?
Yeah, बहुत अच्छे गुजरे. It's been in a weird way. Like, I know it's been a very difficult time for a lot of people, but for me, like last year, I spent 300 nights away from home. So, you know, whether it was for cricket or filming or stand-up or whatever. So, I for me, it was a rare chance to spend time with my family.
This section of the show is called Jaan Pehchan Ho. My God, like, so you can't, I can't put it better than, so what basically means get to know, right? So as we start the section, I'm going to start with a song, and the song goes something like this. Aatif, you're welcome to groove with me.
जान पहचान हो,
जीना आसान हो, जान पहचान हो.
जीना आसान.
I'm in my early 30s. I think I should leave it to that. But thank you. Welcome, Aatif. We're going to get to know you. How are you?
I'm very, very well. How are you? Yeah, happy belated birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much. You know, yes, I'm 35 now. So yes.
Early 30s बोला ना याद आ गया.
Early 30s been up to 35 भी cross हो गया. So who is Aatif Nawaz? You know, how can we put it? Who is Aatif Nawaz?
Aatif Nawaz is the bad guy from a Pakistani drama, and that's who Aatif Nawaz is. Firstly, and then the other Aatif Nawaz is just a random guy who lives in North London and tells jokes for a living.
So how did your media career start? So a lot of people wanted to know as well, and I'm curious. I never asked you that. How did you get into comedy, and when did you find out that you're funny and you should give it a shot?
Yeah, comedy तो बाद में आई थी. Like, I got into acting. Acting was my first love. Like, I think I was 13 years old in school.
Oh wow!
And my drama teacher, like, he told me to audition for this school play. We were doing Little Shop of Horrors, and it was only supposed to be for the sixth form students. But you know, he said, like, I think you've got a good look for it. I think you've got a good talent for it. You need to try. So he convinced me to do an audition, and then I really loved the rehearsal process. I loved dressing up as somebody completely different. I loved playing a different character, and yeah, it was. I mean, we did it 3 nights on stage live in our school, and I loved it. And that was it for then. I was like, you know, I've got to do something in performing arts. So, I mean, I didn't really know exactly. Like nowadays, kids know exactly what they want to do.
Oh my God!
You know, like
they're so lucky. You know, with all TikToks and stuff, they can go online and just make something random, and we got 1,000 followers. Like what?
Yeah, bro.
Like,
you know, I come from a different time, the time when the only way you could tell who was calling you was by answering it, you know what I mean? I come from a different time altogether. So I mean, for me, that was the first kind of taste of it, and I didn't really know how to pursue it. So I thought, okay, what I got to do is study drama, right? So I focused on drama in my GCSEs, A levels, and then I went to university. I couldn't commit to drama, so I did English literature and drama and did studies.
English, no one talking English is advanced, you know, like when the kind of words you use, and obviously now that we're going to come back to your commentary in a minute as well, and your encounter with Ranveer Singh. Do you remember your first stand-up gig on stage? Remember the first time you got on stage? Were you nervous? Like, क्या feeling थी? How was it?
Yeah, man, I do remember vividly. I was 19 years old, and I don't count it really because I don't count it as like my proper comedy career, because that started like 3 years later. But
Achha.
I was 19, I was at university, and at university I was a DJ. You know, like
Oh,
honestly, I didn't know how to. So when you go
popular with the ladies, nice.
yeah, you know what? Very fortunately, sir.
Did you have a shady DJ name like DJ A or like I don't know what was it
I
like?
just called myself DJ Aatif, but I did it with the at sign. You know, so
That's ये तो लाहौर पे जो शादियों पे नहीं बजाते ओए आतिफ ने बुला लो डीजे आतिफ नहीं डीजे बाट दा छोटा भरा
आजकल ये काम फिर से खोलना पड़ेगा. But like, you know, when I went to the club, like I didn't dance, I didn't talk to anybody, and I certainly didn't drink. So there's nothing for me to do in a club. But you get dragged to these things when you're at university.
Yeah.
Certainly when I was at university. So I thought, okay, the way I can fit in here is the music. So I at university I was DJing, and then Students' Union. A lot of people knew me just for that. And there was like a talent contest type thing, they were doing a satire of Britain's Got Talent, something like that, or
nice.
you know, I don't know, whatever the talent program was at the time. So then I was like, okay, I want to try and do some stand-up comedy. I was so nervous. I got on stage and I died. Like, it was so bad. I didn't even think about it again for a few years. So I went back to my deck and started spinning tunes again.
That's good, man. Like, again, that's how, you know, I think it's very nice that you didn't give up there. And I think the whole idea is, you know, because a lot of people sometimes उनको लगता है कि जब वो stage पे जाएंगे and if they don't let's just say kill it or they don't make people laugh, it's the end. You know, that's how you learn. You know, you have your, you know, ups and downs, and you know that's how it goes. So obviously it's through stand-up comedy. You know, you've obviously traveled from far away places here and there. Now, obviously, I know you as a comedian presenter. उसके बाद obviously acting भी आप माशाल्लाह कर रहे थे. But ये जो recently आप cricket World Cups, you know, you are chilling with the Bollywood stars at cricket World Cup. Guys, I'm gonna show you like a picture with him and a Bollywood star which went viral. So here is this picture. Let's check this out first. Right. So as you've seen this picture now. So what's going on? Cricket World Cup, every Pakistan match, you were there chilling with legends like Wasim Akram, and I'm like, like, what's going on? Tell us, how was your whole cricket experience in the last couple of years?
Yeah, there's a Pakistani word for this called tukka. You know, it was a complete tukka. The whole thing was a tukka. So the BBC said to me, I was doing a podcast for the BBC called Dusra, right, with the Isha Guha, Ankur Desai. So I was going to be at the matches, and then just before the World Cup started, the ICC got in touch with me and said, you know, at the
hang on. Let me just stop you there. ICC got in touch with you.
Yeah,
that's a big deal, bro.
ICC में हज़ारों लोग काम करते हैं. Like, how many calls have we had from the BBC? People like, oh, BBC. Okay, there's BBC.
चलो कोई नहीं, but you know how it's like back home. मेरा मुंडा ICC में जानता है, कोई गल नहीं ICC. अच्छा, चलो carry on. All right, so ICC contacted you. All right.
Yeah, they called me and they said, look, we're going to have, because it's the World Cup, we're going to have hosts in the stadium for the big screen, talk to the crowd and all that kind of stuff, and would you be interested? And I replied and said, yes, I would be interested if I could do the Pakistan matches. And they said, great, no problem. So anyway, so now I've got the commentary and I've got the stadium screen hosting thing. Now, I was hosting the game between Pakistan and West Indies. I don't know if you remember this. It was supposed to last 6 o'clock.
Please, don't remind me that game. Don't remind me that game.
It was finished very quickly, but I remember I was talking to my friend Zainab Abbas, who's a really famous cricket presenter in Pakistan. She's brilliant, she's very good. So she was sitting next to me on the hotspot thing, and we're watching the game, and she got a call, and she was saying to somebody, "Nahi, mere paas time nahi hai, main nahi kar sakti." Oh, Aatif mere paas hai. Aatif ko kyun nahi lete? And she goes to me, Aatif, you want to do a show with Wasim Akram? Do you have time? He said to me, do you have time? And I said, yeah, I can make time for that.
Oh yeah, that was the Coca-Cola show, right?
Yeah, it was Coca-Cola were doing a sponsored fans show during the World Cup with Wasim Akram for 12 different matches. And they asked me to, well, they didn't ask me, Zainab kind of made them take me. And they're like, chalo ek show ke liye try karte hain. And I was lucky. It was all in Urdu as well, Urdu and Punjabi.
Oh, nice. And you know, during the World Cup, let's just put it out there, right? I can't remember the name of this super fan. You know who went viral, the bald guy, I forgot his name.
Oh,
Sarim, yes. You interviewed him as well, right? I think you were there that time. When I think he's got this meme. Let's do that. Hey,
like this. He puts his hands on his waist.
Like this.
Like
right,
that.
Let's just freeze so we can take a screenshot. Right? Let's just freeze. Alright, cool. I think we've done well. at this age.
Yeah, Sarim ki the life badal gayi thi us meme ke baad. But what was incredible is, like, when we invited Sarim,
Yeah.
The bit we filmed with him was at Wasim Akram's house. So Sarim, off that, got to come to Wasim Akram's house. So did I, obviously. But I got
And he
to
is such a popular meme now, right? He's a meme worldwide. Like I've got English friends, black friends sharing that meme. Like wow, I was there watching this live.
Yeah, he's getting sponsorship deals. He's doing great out of that little move. But yeah, so he got to come to Wasim Akram's house when we did that show. And then obviously the Ranveer Singh thing happened. That was at the India-Pakistan match. I remember Pakistan lost that game quite good.
So you were at India-Pakistan game, and Ranveer Singh is in the UK. He's filming his film called 83. So he's at the game as well. Ranveer Singh, the flamboyant Bollywood star. Those who don't know him, always like eloquently dressed. Or मतलब क्या बताऊं उसके बारे में. And then next thing I see a video of you. We can actually show that video. So this is a video of you with an emotional face. I don't know whether you acting कर रहे थे आप कि you were really that emotional, and him kind of saying कि बेटा कुछ नहीं होता. Let's just watch the video. Right, Aatif, please describe what did we just see in the last few seconds.
So what happened was, right, I mean, a lot of people ask me about this, but the truth is, like, Ranveer Singh was at the game that day. I think Star Sports in India had employed him for the day to do, like, some presenting and behind-the-scenes silliness. So he was at the ground, and then I saw him in the press box a few times, because I was on the hotspot. You remember, I'm with the crowd doing the big screen thing. I'm in there, I'm on the big screen, and then I'm running to the media center to do some BBC stuff. Then I run back to the hotspot. I lost a lot of weight during that World Cup. So anyway, I'm running back and forth, and then he's watching. So Ranveer Singh is watching the big screen. And then he said to his agent, who was that guy? Who's that guy that was on the big screen? So I was on the pitch interviewing, who was it? It was KL Rahul. So I was KL Rahul. And then, like, after I finished, some lady taps me on the shoulder. She said, "Hey, Ranveer Singh would like to meet you." And I was genuinely in a really bad mood because Pakistan had lost the match, right? And I have to pretend because I'm the host, right? I'm not allowed to be like, "Oh no, Pakistan." I have to be like, "Hey guys, so Pakistan's about to lose, but make sure you buy your discounted umbrellas from the ICC shop. Yeah, remember to leave company. Don't make too much noise and pick up your litter." Like I have to be really happy, right? But I'm done now. The cameras are turned off, and now I'm real miserable, right? Because, like, Pakistan has lost, and they lost to India, and they lost to Manchester, 25,000 people. So anyway, he called me over, and he's taking pictures with some people just before me, and they were all really happy. And there was a lady, she was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm meeting you." And he was really nice to her, and he looked at me. He was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I just had the foresight to record. I don't know how. I had my phone, just in my mind somewhere, it said to me, "Just record this." So I recorded it. I think I went to take a picture actually, but I hit record by accident. I just let it roll. I thought I'll screenshot this later.
Yeah, it go viral on even on TikTok, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
you are a bit of a TikToker now as well, aren't you?
I looked at him and he was like, "So what's up, man?" And he goes to me, "What's up, man?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm a Pakistan fan." Like, he looked at me, he couldn't tell the difference between an Indian and a Pakistani. So and I'm dressed neutrally because I'm presenting. So he said, "What's up?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm really sad. Pakistan lost, man. Cheer me up." And then he gave me a hug and he was really nice, and it was just so surreal. But I didn't think about it as like, I didn't think this was going to be a millions and millions watched videos. I just thought, oh, that's really sweet. I'm going to post this and I'm going to say something like, Indian fans are really nice because there's this rivalry between Indian and Pakistani fans. So I posted it like that. And then I drove from Manchester to London home. I woke up the next day and my phone basically exploded. Like, like I didn't.
रणवीर सिंह ने किया पाकिस्तान के फैन को गले लगाया, दुश्मन देश के फैन को रणवीर सिंह ने गले लगाया और अपना बढ़ाया। टीम इंडिया ने पाकिस्तान को दी हार। आज आइए हम देखते हैं कि विराट के बल्लेबाजों ने कैसे किया सरफराज का।
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Don't worry, it's okay.
Okay, Sarfraz is history now. Okay. So this is great stuff, man. I mean, so cricket is going on, stand-up is going on, mashallah. It's nice that you're exploring, different ventures. उसमें जा रहे हैं आप. So acting as well. I was gonna move to the next section, but we cannot move away without speaking about Muslimics. Your show on BBC Three, which you did with Ali Official, and I'll be honest with you, I watched a lot of stuff, and this was by far my favorite. और उसकी जो एक sketch है, I have personally seen it so many times. The whole shisha thing, and the white, the only Asian in the office, and everything. So just quickly tell us about Islamic and how are you feeling after how the show was accepted?
Yeah, it was incredible. Like, the whole process of it was so much fun. Like, me and Ali Official, we were driving back from a stand-up comedy show in Birmingham, and we were just talking about it. We just talked about it. Log baat karte hain, we'll write something together, we'll do something. But then we actually got together and we wrote some stuff.
That's
and
it.
he's very young. He's a lot younger than me, and he was thinking more like, oh, I'm going to pitch this to BBC, ITV, Netflix, whatever. And I've already got 17 rejection letters from the BBC. I've sent them loads of things, and they just reply saying, thank you very much. No, we don't need anything. So I was more like, chalo, thoda sa, let's just have some fun. Let's see what we get. And,
Of course, yeah.
we got very, 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 very lucky. We put it to the BBC. They took a leap of faith. They said, okay, we're gonna give you guys 20 minutes on BBC Three. Go do whatever you want to do. And we kind of made the thing. And then it was like I think it was the most watched comedy show on the BBC iPlayer last year,
Oh, wow.
which is huge. It was the best performing piece of social comedy for them as well. So it got something like 40. But the sketch in the airport got like 45 million views.
Oh yes. Of course, I think even the guy, the U2. लेकिन वो जो गोरा भी acting कर रहा था, he was, he was.
He's a big star. We didn't know this. We cast him because he gave a great audition, but he's already a really big star. He's on like Horrible Histories and
Sure.
like various of the programs. We just didn't know that. And he runs the world's most famous Arsenal football fan blog. Again, we had no idea, but he's got millions of followers already. And we just happened to cast him in the show, and he gave a great performance as well. He was fantastic.
Perfect stuff, man. Thank you very much. So this was great. So I think by now everybody knows who Aatif is. Aatif, show ka time aisa. Otherwise, I think we can go on for a very long time. There's so many things to talk about. So we're going to be absolutely. Thank you for that, Aatif. So we are going to be moving to our next round, which is more of a rapid fire round, but it's actually called Rubber Dinghy Rapids. Okay. So you keep it rapid and keep it halal. So are you ready for it, Aatif?
Done. Let's do it, bro.
First question: biryani or pulao?
Biryani, even though I don't really like either that much.
IPL or PSL?
Oh, PSL, come on.
Okay, IPL only pays you. Okay, if you
That's
were
right.
stuck in a if you were stuck in a lift for 10 hours, right? 10 hours, you're stranded. You're stuck in a lift. There's no way out, but you got to choose who you can bring in this lift, who you could be stuck with. Could it be Kim Kardashian, Donald Trump, or Nawaz Sharif?
Oof.
That's
I
tough.
think Nawaz Sharif.
Is it?
I think Donald Trump has been rinsed. Kim Kardashian, astaghfirullah, and Nawaz Sharif. I think
He has a lot of fans who are watching us.
I can do a whole, Pakistani comedy tour if I've got enough material out of Nawaz Sharif. So I can write about him, write some jokes, tell his life story, write a play, write an opera, take it to Pakistan. I think that would be a good choice.
Thank you. That was meant to be one answer, but thank you. Who is the? This is a controversial one. Okay. Which comedian do you find the funniest? Mani Liaquat, Ishan Akbar, Tez Ilyas, or Hyde Benassi?
Salman Malik.
Oh, okay. This is. Thank you, but you have to choose from the four.
From the four, they're all brilliant. I just can't choose from the four of them. They're just too good.
tough I made it so hard for you. Right. Okay. If you weren't a comedian or an actor, what else would you be? What would be your alternative career?
I think I'd write.
You'll be a writer.
Yeah, right. I know I'm already a writer, but I would write novels specifically.
Acha, novels. Acha. Perfect. Bollywood or Lollywood?
Bollywood.
Myra Khan or Katrina Kaif?
Myra Khan.
Myra Khan? Shah Rukh Khan या और हुमायूं सईद?
Yeah, Umayya Said's a great guy, but Shah Rukh Khan, I'm afraid.
Perfect, Aatif. Thank you. That was your rubber dinghy rapid. You were kind of rapid. बीच में तुसी लम्बा चले गए, so but obviously you had to give us a political answer. So thank you for that. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next section. The next section is called Fans Extravaganza. और आपके fans ने हमें कुछ question भेजे हैं. Some of them I've already covered, so I'm sorry guys if I haven't included your question in there. First question is by Binny, I think B1NNY on Instagram. Pineapple on the pizza, yes or no?
No, never. Ugh.
Like, कौन लोग हैं यार? Like, who are you people who have pineapple on their pizza? Like, come on. क्या गलत?
Yeah, the people when the Nepalese invented pizza, they did not expect ये pizza की तौहीन होती है. उसके ऊपर pineapple रखना. Like, have your sweet thing, have your savory thing. Do them separately. Why are you mixing? Don't mix them. Don't.
I think having pizza with pineapple is having jam with dal.
Oh. Yeah, exactly. That's good. Is that in your routine? Because it could be.
शबनम 1990 पूछती हैं कि आतिफ, are you single?
Yes.
Oh, hello. Available in the market. Okay, that's good. Are you looking out
Yeah,
Are you looking के देखा जाए?
Not really. I think ये वाली गलती सिर्फ एक बार जिंदगी में बंदा करता है.
Okay, moving on. Musa Hussain is asking, what was your reaction when your Instagram go verified? That's a big one. Men's go verified Instagram.
It was nice, but it was nice. It was fine. I wasn't too. It didn't really. It honestly didn't have a big effect on me. I think last year there was a time where I was a little bit annoyed that my Instagram wasn't verified. I want TV and I'm doing all this stuff and they're not verifying it. But then when it got verified, it was during the first lockdown. I think it was just like, yeah, it's fine. It's not the end. It doesn't change anything, boys and girls.
So, I would love to have a verified account too. But I think the best thing about verified account is that if you comment on somebody's picture or whatever, आपका comment stands out because you can see the one with blue tick. It just stands out. So nothing else.
I'm gonna comment on all of your posts now. Don't worry. So that I'm standing out on all of them.
I have a very interesting question. You are allowed to elaborate on this. Nadia is asking, have you been to India, or when would you come if you haven't?
Yeah, I would love to go to India. Sadly, they won't give me a visa. I've actually, it's not that they haven't given me a visa. It's been processing since 2017, since September 2017.
So, hang on. Since 2017, you have obviously done commentary for IPL, the biggest cricket tournament of India in the world. You have rubbed your shoulders with Ranveer Singh, Emmy. And you have spoken to a whole load of cricket and Bollywood stars. But you didn't get a visa for the UK, for India.
No, yeah. In fact, with you, I even went to Lakshmi Mittal's house.
We went to Lakshmi house, who can basically buy another India with his billions.
Yeah.
Actually, we should have spoken to Mr. Mittal.
Yeah, and I still can't get a visa for India. I mean, it was. Yeah, you know what? I spoke to everybody I possibly knew because it was for a big. I was going there big for two reasons. One, I had a stand-up comedy show that I was booked for, and it was going to be good money. So that was really frustrating. And then my friend was getting married. Now that friend got married, is divorced, and I still don't have my visa still. So like.
Well, if Mr. Modi is watching us now, again from Pakistan, from Pakistani perspective, we just want to talk about peace and love. So let's hope that the situation between Pakistan and India improves, ताकि वहाँ से लोग यहाँ आ सकें, and we get to see India. I want to go India and be on Star Plus one day. But thank you, Aatif. Okay, so your favorite English and Pakistani cricketer. So just give me one cricketer from each team. Your favorite right now.
Right now or all time?
Right now. And all time.
Right
maybe.
now.
Let's do a bit of both.
So, Waqar Yunus, all time. Presently, Babar Azam has to be. And then for England, all time, probably Graham Hick.
Ooh,
and currently Joss Butler.
Lovely. Oh, nice. Graham Hick, I remember he had hundreds in the first class. भाई को बताइए ना, अच्छा पीना जना नहीं पंजाबी पीने ना कला.
He's from Zimbabwe. He was born in Zimbabwe, but he played for England. He's amazing. He's just one of my all-time favorites.
Aatif, somebody has put a question. This is a question by Nafisa 16. She's saying, Aatif, could you sing us a Bollywood song of your choice? I'm gonna help you, Aatif.
Yeah, कोई देखा है पहली बार साजन की आंखों में प्यार टन 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 इतना चलेगा?
Okay, that was pretty good. Thank you, Aatif. That was it, Aatif. Thank you. These were all the fan questions. Fans. You said देखा, मैंने शुरू किया यहाँ से. तुझे देखा. Anyways, so that was a. It's okay. आज के लिए इतना ही काफी. So Aatif, thank you. That was it. Really, it was really nice to have you. Or before we go, just want to ask you, what are the plans? Is there any things you want to share with us? What's coming up? Are you excited about some new ventures you're working on?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a new stand-up comedy tour, inshallah, that will open up next year once we know what the world is like. So please, please, please come to that. And then I've got
Opening
this
act
new
here,
show.
let me know. Let me know if you need an opening act. Huh? Okay, chalo,
100%, 100%. I can't afford you, but no problem.
okay. Yeah,
And then I've got this show coming out on the Islam channel. So if you get a chance, watch Unscripted with Aatif Nawaz. It's really fun. It's me, Ali Official, and July Namir, and we're really fun. And yeah, thanks again for having me, bro. It's been so much fun. You're a really talented guy. And I've just got to say before you finish, I remember the first time I met you was when I interviewed you. So the very first time I met you, I
Yeah.
interviewed
You're
you
kidding
for a
me.
channel called TV Apex.
Of
And
course.
that same day, I was sitting in a fried chicken shop with Nabila, a dear friend of both of us. And we were sitting in a fried chicken shop, and the owner said to me, "Aap kya karte hain?" And I was like, "Oh, you know, my comedy वगैरह." And he said to me, "Acha, जैसे वो Salman Malik करते हैं." And I was like, "This boy is a star."
I used to be a star, but thank you. You know, the whole idea is to
Hey.
get back into it.
Once a star, always a star.
Yeah, and I'm not that popular in chicken shops at the moment, but that's the plan. But thank you, Aatif. It's always a pleasure speaking to you. Thank you. Stay safe and keep entertaining us and keep inspiring us, because you know I always see you as an inspiration. And mashallah, you know we have, you know, I like cricket, Bollywood, and things like you do. And I think from time to time the advice you give me is always valuable to me. So thank you. Stay safe. And thank you very much for everybody for watching. Today we got to know an amazing artist called Aatif Nawaz. Agle hafte, next week, we'll be back again with another artist and we will get to know them. Till there, you take care, keep washing your hands and keep sanitizing. Bye bye.